Guys, today I have for you something really special, perhaps one of the best true PATRIOT hybrid legendary setups ever made in Division 2, period. Just look at this insanity, and as cherry on top of the cake, you will be able to one-tap enemies without breaking as well, and that leads us to insane DPS increase, which will annihilate legendary difficulty. Oh, like there is no tomorrow, baby! Ho ho! Welcome to Insanity, Uncle Butcher in the building. If you're new here, hey, I'm making some crazy shit in this game, so if you love some crazy stuff, definitely hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. Anyway, it truly depends on your preference, but long story short, I'm using True PATRIOT gear set. And if I have to be honest, True PATRIOT gear set is easily one of my favorite gear sets in the game since day one. Of course, we have Hunter's Fury gear set, Heartbreaker gear set, Striker gear set, which received million buffs. But still, there is something special about the True PATRIOT gear set. Maybe that armor regen, maybe those debuffs, or maybe your amplified damage buffs, I don't know, or maybe those explosions which are kinda hilarious. Still, this gear set is really dope, and I think with new items which we got with title update 16, this gear set can be even stronger. What I mean by that, for example, if you will use Bloody Knuckles exotic gloves, you can immediately get 25% extra weapon damage, and that's a lot. With True PATRIOT gear set, when you are debuffing everybody, you're receiving extra damage, you are receiving armor regen, and throw in the mix Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun, that's game over, because you can rush to these non-elite enemies, BAM! To the face, reset the cooldown, or get weapon damage boost. But before we are getting to the best parts, quick word from the sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is safe for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your orders super quick. Everything happens through account sharing, but also there are other options. Definitely check these guys out, and now with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services, and I mean all services. So if you have any questions, leave comment down below or contact the operator. He will explain you everything, but in terms of this build, I will explain everything. Like I said, I'm using True PATRIOT synergy, but I am not using True PATRIOT in typical way in DPS or with armor core attributes. I'm using skill tiers and skill damage. Unfortunately, to get all the pieces you have to farm your ass off because you can't craft True PATRIOT gear. Yeah, that sucks, it is what it is, but thanks to God we have countdown game modes where you can get items really quickly. The rolls may not be that great, but hey, with some recalibration or optimization you will be there. So for specialization we are using Technician here. Technician will provide us with extra skill tier, skill damage, disrupt grenades, those are really important on legendary difficulty, linked laser pointer attachment which we will use on our King Breaker named Assault Rifle. This Assault Rifle has Flatline talent which will amplify our damage, and actually, if you didn't know, that Flatline will work with your skills as well. It's really simple test, just go to your shooting range and switch between your weapons, and you will see how damage is changing. I will use my pistol with Insane, I will not proc it, but this pistol has extra skill tier, so it's immediately boosting my damage. And now I will switch to my King Breaker which has Flatline, and boom, damage is increased immediately, and I haven't shoot anybody, touched anybody, and that's pretty goddamn dope because not only you're getting weapon damage but also skill damage, so yeah, that's a really good trade-off. Definitely try this combination. For second weapon I'm using Sweet Dreams. I really love Sweet Dreams because you can easily one-tap non-elite enemies. With that you're gonna proc Bloody Knuckles gloves or reset the cooldown. Two options there. I wish Sweet Dreams had smaller cooldown for its main or core talent, but it is what it is. Still really dope shotgun and it hits hard, baby. For the pistol, I'm using TDR pistol. Oh jeez, I'm tripping, or maybe I'm drunk, who knows? Leave comments down below. Am I drunk today? God damn. For the pistol or pistol talent, I would recommend you to use InSync or Future Perfection. Really simple reasons. If you will play with multiple directives, most likely you will be short on ammo, so use InSync. But if you will play normal legendary difficulty, use Future Perfection for overcharge reasons. Kill non-elite enemy, boom, you have overcharge. Pretty goddamn self-explanatory. For the gear, I'm using True Patriot gear, and oh my goodness, I simply love True Patriot. There is something about this gear set that simply holds my breath and gives me the fan factor. For chest piece, I'm using new chest piece with perfect spotter talent. This chest piece will give us, of course, again, amplified weapon damage and skill damage. Really dope synergy, brother. And for the attributes, you should use skill damage and armor regen on your chest piece. Unfortunately, on my True Patriot mask, I have handling. Like I said, farming is pain in the ass. Since you can't craft True Patriot gear, you can be stuck with stupid rolls. Thanks to God, the mask is the only piece that is lacking in skill damage department, but I will try to find one with that attribute. For the holster, everything is fine. Skill tier, skill damage, and like I said, that's the reason why it's tricky to farm True Patriot, because you need skill damage as an attribute, so you could reroll core attribute for skill tiers. Backpack is really dope. It will boost our red, white and blue flags. What it means, with white flag you will receive armor regen. Really dope synergy. Unfortunately, this backpack received a nerf. Previously you had much better armor regen from the backpack, but nevertheless you are amplifying your damage against enemies and you are debuffing enemies on legendary difficulty with protection from elite mods. This synergy is pretty goddamn special. For the gloves, I'm using Bloody Knuckles gloves, exotic gloves, which was introduced to us introduced to us with title update 16. Simply throw grenade or melee enemy and you will trigger these gloves, or do the same thing twice to reset the cooldown. Pretty simple gloves to use actually, but the weapon damage boost is kinda beefy. 25% extra weapon damage is a lot, man, especially with True Patriot gears. I wish though that this boost maybe would go to your teammates as well, then these gloves would be really dope, and maybe these gloves would replace Coyote exotic mask, who knows, but for 10 seconds that buff would be really dope, and maybe that would change gameplay in team scenario or for solo players, I don't know. With this time to kill, it's really hard to be in close quarters to be nailing everybody. So yeah, maybe for team play or team scenario, I would love to see that damage boost to be, or that damage boost. You get the point. I'm tripping here. Butcher drops the mic. See you in the next one. Oh, I love you all. Bye.